Welcome to this brief tutorial on performing a basic search on the new EBSCO user interfaces. The information in this tutorial applies to both the new EBSCO Discovery Service user interface as well as the new EBSCO Host user interface. On the basic search screen, you will notice a search box in the middle of the screen, and below it you will see some commonly used filters. Here I have the peer-reviewed filter, the available in library collection filter, the full text filter, and the publication date filter. I am going to select the peer-reviewed filter, the full text filter, and I'm going to limit my search to items published in the last 5 years. Now I type my search term into the search box and click on the magnifying glass. As you can see, I have a large number of results in my result list. I can see here my results are in order of relevance, but I can change that if I wish to. You will notice that each result has a tick box next to it. You will notice that when I tick the box, a number of icons appear and I can download, save, share, or cite the item. You will also notice that at the top of my result list, I have a publication placard as my collection includes a journal titled Artificial Intelligence. I also have a research starter placard where I can access information about artificial intelligence. As I scroll down my results list, I can see with each one of my results, it tells me the type of item it is, and I can see that this is a peer-reviewed article from an academic journal. No surprise, because I did select the peer-reviewed filter. I have the title of the article, I have the first line of an abstract, and I can elect to show more if I wish. You'll also notice that each article has been tagged with a number of subjects, and you will notice that each of these is blue hyperlinked text. So I can perform a search for that subject simply by clicking on it. It also tells me the journal it's been published in, the database it's coming from, and the authors. And again, you will notice this is blue hyperlinked text. I have my access options here, and it tells me how I can access full text. And you will see there is a more like this link. If I click on this, I get some recommendations. And you can see that this is one of 5, and I can click through these. If I click on View Details, I get what we call the detailed record, which gives me more information about this article. And if I click All Filters, the filter menu comes from the right-hand side of the screen. I can see my active filters here, and I can disable any of those simply by clicking on the X. The publication date filter does allow for a custom range, and you can see with each of these, I can click on the arrow to get more information. This is my publication filter, and I can see the publications that my articles are coming from. I can change the order that these are in, and I can see from this list that over 12,000 of my articles come from the publication Engineering Applications of Artificial Intelligence, over 11,000 come from Expert Systems with Applications, and so on. And I have the option to click here to see all of the publications my articles come from. On the left-hand side of my screen, I can access my dashboard, and if I click on Overview, I can see the projects I've saved, I can see my saved searches, I can see my search history, the articles I've viewed, and if I have any holds and checkouts, they will be listed here as well. Thank you for viewing this tutorial. If you have any questions, please reach out to the Oceania training team on oceaniatraining@ebsco.com.